Hi, I'm the mesothelioma tumor, and this is my Draw My Life. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below if you think I'm cute. Pleural mesothelioma, which is what I am, is a, quote, harmful tumor. Welcome to my crib, the middle cellular layer of the pleura, or the membrane covering the outer surface of the lungs. People have been checking me out since the 18th century. In 1767, Joseph Lutod discovered the greatest treasure in the world, me, in France. I was actually named over 100 years later by J.G. Adami in 1909. It took them so long to choose a name that was worthy for me. Later, Klemperer and C.B. Rabin established the framework for diagnosing the disease and understanding my pathology in 1931. In 1935, pathologist Stephen Gloyn from London proposed the possibility that occupational asbestos exposure and I could be connected. Asbestos is a heat-resistant fibrous silicate mineral that can be woven into fabrics and is used in fire-resistant and insulating materials such as brake linings. My mommy inhaled asbestos, then I was born. That was the best day of her life. Although I can inflame and scar the pleura, the thin, moist, and slippery membrane that covers the outer surface of the lungs and lines the inner surface of the rib cage, I promise I'm a joy to have in the lungs. I damage cells' DNA and result in an uncontrolled cell growth, and most importantly, I grow. And the fibers can also trigger a carcinogenic, which means cancer-causing, process that can develop cancer in 10 to 50 years. However, most people who breathe in asbestos do not get mesothelioma, so my mommy was really lucky. Other possible causes of pleural mesothelioma can be, although rarely, exposure to minerals, radiation, chemicals, metals, and inflammation. Those who have been exposed to asbestos have the greatest chance of contracting mesothelioma. This accounts for 70 to 80% of mesothelioma cases, so if you really want me to stop by for a few decades, just breathe in as much asbestos as you can. Also, you can go to your local drugstore and buy a pack of cigarettes. You won't regret it. If you smoke, you might get, quote, stuck with me. That's what my mommy says, at least. Exposure to radiation, which can happen with therapy for lymphoma or cancer of the lymph nodes, also makes me more likely to stop by. Finally, genetics can have a role. About 1% of the cases of mesothelioma, it is caused by a mutation of the BAP1 gene. Those are the luckiest people. They don't even have to do anything to get someone like me. That's right. I'm everywhere. Wow, I still have to explain the rest of my life, but I have so much homework in Calc and Chem. Everyone in those classes, make sure you don't forget to do your homework. If you have dry cough, wheezing, dyspnea or shortness of breath, respiratory complications, pain in the chest, fever or night sweats, pleural effusion, which is fluid around the lungs, fatigue, muscle weakness, unusual lumps of tissue under the skin on your chest, and unexplained weight loss, there is a possibility you've been blessed by my presence. I was so fatigued that I misspelled symptoms. Sorry. Some people really don't like me. Doctors try to find me using many tests including chest x-ray, blood marker tests, and biopsies. Blood marker tests detect specific proteins released by me, and biopsies involve surgically taking some of my tissue. Sometimes radiologists, surgeons, oncologists, pathologists, pulmonologists, and others must be consulted in order to find me. I'm aggressive and often grow very quickly, so I can be difficult and sometimes even impossible to cure. It is difficult to detect me in earlier stages because I love to play hide and seek, so I often go undiagnosed until the final stage. There are many options for treatment including surgery to decrease fluid buildup, remove affected tissue, remove the cancer as much as possible through debulking, or remove the lung and affective tissue around it. I don't like surgery though, it scares me. I love my mommy and I don't know why she wants to get rid of me. I'm the best thing that's ever happened to her, and she's always talking about me. Some people choose chemotherapy before or after surgery, too. There are a few clinical trials available, including gene, biological, and targeted therapy trials. I can't believe some people actually want to get rid of me.
Attention! If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation.